Finna react to true scary stories animated, bro. Bro, do you like scary stuff, bro? Bro, I don't either, bro. Oh shoot.
Cringe overload.
All right. All right. Without further ado, let's see.
Hello, Onesie. I've been watching your videos since COVID, and I finally built up the courage to share one of the scariest experiences of my life. My name is Ezra, and this happened when I was 17 years old. At the time, I lived in Redwood City, California, in a decent-sized neighborhood.
Wait, what
Before I
does this say?
start,
It say-
there are a few
Oh,
important details about me. I'm a 5'8" Native American man with pale skin and long, straight, black hair that reaches my lower back. I usually wear it in a single braid. My girlfriend at the time was also white and had black hair down to the middle of her back, a little
Which one is
shorter
this?
than mine. Another important detail is that our living room had a glass door leading directly to the patio and swimming pool. That evening, my mom, my girlfriend, and I were hanging out in the living room. I was sitting on the floor while my girlfriend braided my hair, and my mom was sitting on the couch talking with us. We were all excited because we were getting ready for our 3-year anniversary date. Every anniversary, my girlfriend and I had a tradition where we wore matching outfits: dress shirts, dress pants, vests, and the same braided hairstyle. Everything felt perfect. Then suddenly, a loud knock
shoot.
slammed against the door. It scared all of us. My girlfriend said she'd investigate while my mom offered to finish braiding my hair so we could leave faster. Since my mom was doing my hair, I couldn't really get up, but I watched my girlfriend open the door.
Bro, who is that, bro?
Standing
Yo!
was a scruffy-looking man.
Who is
He
this?
was tall, around 6 feet,
He
with
low-key
a balding
picked up.
head,
Alright,
wearing a dirty
bro,
gray
come
sweater,
on.
jeans, and thick work boots. I couldn't hear the entire conversation,
Nah,
but I could
who is
tell
he? What
they
the
were
heck?
arguing. Then my girlfriend suddenly slammed the door in his face and walked back over to us. When I asked what happened, she told me the man said he had been watching her through the window.
Oh yeah, no, you
Then
gotta
he
run the
told
fade,
her,
bro.
I wanted to do so many things to you. Hearing that instantly pissed me off. I wanted to call the police. but
Nigga,
my
throw
sister
hands!
told me to
What's that
ignore it.
mean?
She said creeps like that weren't uncommon around here, and by then, he had already driven away. I
Yeah, he's
still
a
wanted to
stalker.
report him, but she convinced me to just focus on our date. A little later, my mom finished braiding my hair, and we were finally ready to leave. That's when I realized something. I forgot to buy my girlfriend a gift. Not wanting to
Come
admit
on,
that,
sell
I
it.
lied and told her I forgot my Polaroid camera at a friend's house and wanted to grab it before dinner. In reality,
What at Costco?
I was walking to Costco, which was only about a 7-minute walk away, to quickly buy some jewelry as a last-minute gift. Nothing happened on the way there, but by the time I was walking back home,
Yes.
it was already dark outside. About halfway home, I was distracted, trying to think of an excuse for why I couldn't find the Polaroid. Then
Oh
suddenly,
shoot!
someone grabbed my braid from behind and yanked it so hard my head snapped backward. Pain shot through my neck. Then I heard a cold voice whisper in my ear, I'm gonna do so many things to you. My stomach dropped instantly. It was the same man, the creep who had come to our house earlier. Then he laughed softly into my hair and licked my neck.
Oh no! Come on,
I don't
bro.
know what came over me,
No,
but I
no.
elbowed him
Look,
hard in the
look,
stomach.
Look.
As a grown
Hey,
man,
bro.
As a grown man, I'm not taking that.
Look it.
As a grown man, I'm
Somebody
not taking
pull
that.
me by my hair and try to lick me on my neck. Oh yeah! Ha! 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 How you let that slide? No, I'm not, bro. No, bro. Come on, bro. No, nah, bro. No, you can't let another man
Chat,
do you
chat.
like that, bro.
Play that SpongeBob meme when he was hiding.
And took off running toward my
Big-ass
house.
SpongeBob
When I
meme.
looked back, he was chasing me, and he was close. Only a few feet behind me.
How's he chasing you?
Luckily,
Like,
I could already
big?
see my house ahead. I sprinted through the patio gate
Yeah,
and
that's what
ran
I'm
toward
saying.
the glass door. But before I could reach it, he grabbed my braid again. I shoved backward as hard as
There
I
you
could,
go.
and both of us fell straight into the swimming pool. The water was freezing cold. Before I could even process what happened, he climbed on top of me, still gripping my braid, and started forcing my head underwater. I fought as hard as I could. I kicked, thrashed, and clawed at him while trying desperately to surface. Every time I managed to gasp for air, I screamed before he shoved me back under again. My lungs burned. My vision started fading. I genuinely thought I was about to die. Then suddenly, he let go. For a split second, I saw his head slam against the side of the pool.
Girl?
Then everything went black. The next thing I remember was my girlfriend pulling me upward and helping me resurface. Still gasping for air in the pool, my mom and girlfriend explained what happened. They had heard my screams from inside the house. When they ran outside and saw the man trying to drown me, my girlfriend grabbed a baseball bat and hit him in the back of the head while my mom called 911. Then my girlfriend jumped into the pool to pull me up. The police arrived soon after and arrested the man. I was too shaken to even get out of the pool. I just sat there while my girlfriend held me. A few weeks later, a police officer came to our house and told me something that still gives me chills. The man who attacked me was actually a predator the police had been trying to catch. And the terrifying part? He never wanted me. He wanted my girlfriend. Because it was dark and because we had matching outfits and matching braids, he mistook me for her. The police later confirmed he had already assaulted 5 girls before that.
5?
My girlfriend was supposed to be the 6th. Ever since then, my mom has begged me to cut my hair, but I refuse because my wife still loves it. Yeah, wife. I'm 27 now, and I married the same girl. But even after all these years, I still think about that night. Even now, it still gives me goosebumps.
Bro. How you feel about that one? That one? Bro.
I mean, it was kind of like, imagine if it was the, like, let's just say he cut his hair and, like, the dude got his girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That should have been crazy. Yeah. Nigga, me? Oh, no, I'm empty Draco on you, nigga. Peanut butter 19X, nigga. Boom, 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 nigga. You touched my female, nigga. And you letting a grown man lick your neck? Oh, hell no. Dude.
Yeah, that was OD. He should have did something like as he was doing that. Anyway, true creature horror story, bro. I didn't even know creatures exist.
Hello. I would like to share a story my grandma told me when I was a kid. We live in Brazil. My sister and I were talking about ghosts and other stories we heard in the dining room. That's when my grandma came over to us and told us a story about my uncle when he was a kid. At that time, it was pretty safe to let your kid go to school or go home alone. My uncle was going home after a full day at school. It was pretty dark, and he was alone. During his walk, the only thing he could hear was the sound of his keys shaking inside his backpack. They were so loud that one day he was robbed because the thieves thought the keys jingling was the sound of coins. Anyway, he was walking normally until he decided to look behind him because he had this feeling he was being followed. That's when he saw a figure standing not so far away from him. Because of it, he could see what the figure looked like, and it was definitely not human. Their face was weird, and their skin color was gray.
Bro, what is Carvin doing?
The prominent part of their appearance was the fact that it had no lower part of their legs, only the upper part. My uncle, of course, was scared, but kept going, thinking it was just his imagination.
I saw that.
He kept looking behind to see if the creature was there, and it was. At one point, he couldn't see the creature anymore because he was walking down a hill. The only thing he could hear was the sound of his keys. Again, at one point, he decided to look behind him one last time. That's when he saw the creature running towards him, using its arms.
Bro, run!
Surprisingly fast. My uncle immediately started sprinting as fast as he could. He didn't dare look behind him again.
Bro,
and unfortunately, couldn't even hear the sound of the creature, only the sound of his keys. Eventually, he ran up the street his house was on.
Bro, no, like what you... Hold on. What are you laughing at? No, like, Jelly, like, think of that happening. Like, you see that, you turn around, you see that dude following you, bro. Like, you just finna just be calm about it, bro. Bro, that's scary as hell.
I watched Varian run and chase me in the hallways at nighttime. I seen shit scarier than what this just showed.
Man, if you watching this, you need to beat him up, bro.
Shout out
saw
there.
my uncle
I love you,
running
man.
and screaming something. He was probably warning my grandma about the creature. When he finally reached my grandma, he looked behind him and saw no one. My grandma told us that the moment she saw my uncle, she saw no one following him. My uncle told my grandpa, my mom, my aunt, and her about what happened. Surprisingly, she believed him because she thinks a demon was following him that night. And who knows what could have happened to my uncle if he hadn't been paying attention to his surroundings. I normally don't believe these stories, but I found this one interesting and decided to share it with you. Take care.
Bro, if I saw a demon, bro, chasing me, bro, or anything like that, bro, run. Like, literally. Even if I just slightly turn around, I won't even walk, bro. Yeah, you gotta run, bro. Anyway, appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you stay to the end, be sure to leave a like, comment, and sub. And I'm gonna add my brother's socials in the link in the description and my TikTok, so you guys can just watch clips from there. And yeah, and I'm out. Peace.